It's Patreon only Bourbon Night.
It's popcorn night.
It is popcorn night. I had that turned up, so I thought I'd turn it back down.
Good idea, Chad.
Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to the Patreon only live. Sarah just got home like 10 minutes ago.
Like 10 minutes ago, which is why I'm eating popcorn for dinner on live. Normally I don't like to eat when we're here. So say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Perkins. We're married.
She put a ring on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So this is our first, we had the episode that came out today.
But this is our first live.
And I forgot to even have the ring on that episode.
Well, that's okay.
This is the first one.
I'll allow you a few.
Boom.
It's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah.
I'll just move this.
That's fine. Can you set your water over there, please?
That's my water.
Oh, I got you a water.
Not a big deal. All right. Sorry for the confusion. Clearly, it's been a week or so since we've done this.
Yeah, well, we noticed that even in the episode.
We were like, man, we haven't had this many mess ups in a while.
We took a week off.
We took 1 week off, and what do we get?
That'll show us.
That'll show
Another
you.
day older and deeper in debt.
Ugh, right? We got a lot of people in here, more than I expected. It says 3 waiting, but that's not true.
That's not true. That's lies.
Yeah, we see all of you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Joseph and Jason and Golf Whiskey and Joseph and Golf Whiskey. Oh.
He always does this. I'm like,
Doug
you
and Todd
start it.
Koopa and Nick.
And Vito.
And Brian. I get Kilco. Vito.
Mm-hmm.
There's some new.
And did you say Doug?
Yeah, Doug.
Okay.
We have some new bump ups to Drinky Buddy. We have Vito is a new Patreon member.
Welcome.
Everyone say welcome to Vito.
Make him feel welcome.
Can't remember if he was a patron before. I don't know. You know, the good and the
Michael.
bad thing is, hi Michael, is you start growing this community and then you have a hard time remembering.
The community is big, and then you're like, wait.
yeah, but we're still small relative to everything.
And Kathy.
So Jason says no honeymoon. There will be a honeymoon, just not right now, because could you imagine planning a wedding and then a honeymoon? I don't know how people do it.
I was literally exhausted all week this week, so I could not be like doing some excursion in some other country. I would literally be sleeping the whole time, which seems like a waste.
Yeah.
Also, it's Bourbon Heritage Month. Why would I leave Kentucky?
Right? Leave the homeland?
Can't leave right now.
We did go to Bourbon and Beyond Sunday.
That was fun.
And everyone was like, what are you doing here?
They were shocked.
Yeah, they were shocked. But we were fine. We were trucking along, but then Monday
it really hit.
Just dead to the world.
Asleep most of the day.
I could not sleep enough. Woof.
I think I slept for like 12 hours.
Yeah. No, it was a long time. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
for those of you who weren't here for last month's or didn't see last month's Patreon only podcast, it's right
not
here.
a podcast.
It's
Patreon
not a
only
podcast.
live show.
We did some exercise in blending.
Mm-hmm.
Exercises in blending that we saw when we were looking through our Hacking Whiskey book that we have. It's over there on the coffee table. You should look into it if you're interested. There's a lot of good recipes and stuff in there. And so we tried some, and we did the blends on the spot, and we sipped them, and we had some feelings. And so we said, let's set these aside for a month. Let's let them mingle. Let them breathe, be together, whatever. Let their relationship grow.
Blossom with
and
love.
So now here they are, all 4. So we want to revisit them and see how they did, because that's the point of doing blends, right? Like, you don't just mix it and then go. You mix it and let it sit.
You mix it and forget it.
It develops.
It's shake and bake, and I helped.
And you helped.
And I helped.
So what shall we try first?
I think what's on our little pedestal.
Oh, okay.
Here.
What's that?
Our Perkins pedestal, which now
Perkins.
means you too.
That's me.
Ha! How about it?
No more weird last name to pronounce.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's see. What makes the most sense? I guess not.
Well, we started with these.
Yeah, what is that?
Plastic.
Okay, so what we're doing, and this wasn't in the Hacking Whiskey book. This was actually from a fellow patron and friend, James Wolverton. He said, have you tried 1915? And we said, well, what's 1915, James? Like that, like a
Tell
cartoon.
us what it is.
It's a blending of 1910 and 1920, Old Forester. And there's 2 ways to do it. You can do like 2 parts to 1 favoring 1920 or 2 parts to 1 favoring 1910. So we did both.
We did both to see which one's better.
So this, ow, don't do that. So this one is the 2 parts 1920 to 1 part 1910. So.
And what's that?
Do we want to get into it? Let's wait, see if anyone else.
Okay.
Let's see if anyone else is coming in late. I know Carl Ivey said that he was going to be in a little. Let's.
Okay. Well, I didn't know what it was. I literally just got home. I know what it is now.
You didn't get my facts?
Uh-uh.
Okay. So we're going to try this out.
This one's for Zoe. Sorry if my chewing is annoying, but I'm hungry and I need to eat if I'm going to drink.
All right.
Like, I'm definitely going to be Sarah with an H by the end of this anyways, because I'm only eating popcorn. So.
Kilco is almost out of Wild Turkey 101. You should always just have a.
So this is more like
backup.
1917.5.
Yes, 1917.5.
Ooh, I like. But I can't tell if it's just reminding me of 1920.
No, it has that funk of 10.
It does have that, just that little bit of like that cherry fruit note of the 10.
I got to tell you, I definitely think I'm in the minority on the 1910 camp. I meet more people than not who are like, I love 1910. I can't get behind it.
I have some thoughts.
Whoa, very old forestry.
Very old forestry. Well, it is, so.
Bananas.
Oh, I don't get the bananas.
I do a little bit. It's very sweet. It's sweet.
I like it. But I liked it last time, too. I think it adds this, like, nice, silky, chocolatey cherry note to what would normally be Old Forester 1920. And a lot of people, I'm sure, will be thinking, like, why would you mess with Old Forester 1920? And that's a great point. I think this is kind of desserty. I like this.
It's okay.
It's also my first drink of the day.
Yeah,
so.
let me give it a second sip. So Doug is saying, I like 9 parts of 1920, 1 part of 1910. Call it 1919, obviously. 1910 is too charred for me, but it adds to the 1920. Okay.
How do you do the 9 parts? What are you drinking? 9 shots of this and 1 shot of that.
Todd Koopa saying he tried to create Forgiven. No bueno. However, I also tried a Jim Beam version that came out pretty well. Well, that's nice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm into it. I like it.
I'm looking forward to trying the other version.
But you don't like?
I know, but
That's why you're so curious?
that's why I'm so curious, and that's actually what James said.
That he likes the other one?
Yeah, he
The,
likes
the 2 parts 1910, 1 part 1920.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sure. I'm not too crazy.
It always makes me nervous when you talk with whiskey in your mouth because I could just see it going blah, 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 blah.
I would never let that happen.
You never know.
Mm,
So that's we've done.
yes. Now we're doing the opposite. 2 parts to 1 favoring the 1910.
Cool.
And again, this is about a month old, blended. Yeah.
Yes, roughly. We did this at the end of last month.
Yep. And we knew this lie would be after the wedding. I mean.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm so hungry. Give me this.
Now this one smells like that last one tasted. Candy, sugary.
Oh, yeah. Some like candied orange and things like that. You know, 1910 stuff. It's definitely an improvement, in my opinion, to the 1910.
Yeah.
By itself, I think the 1920 does give it something. I like the other way better.
I'll say this about it. It's weird to say, but this seems more intentional. Like it was meant to be.
Whereas you think the other one.
The other
is
one
just
was
like,
more like
someone messed up my
Frankenstein.
1920.
Yeah. So I guess I'm with you.
Kyoko said I look nice. Well, thank you. This is a dress. I wore it to work, and I didn't have time to change.
This is a shirt that I've had since high school that I threw on when I got home, and this is Patreon Live. It's real. It's real.
This is the real stuff.
It's real life.
You don't see this on
yeah.
Sundays.
We're all friends here. We can.
I'm just hanging out
We're
with
just
you
hanging
guys.
out. We're just
but I
hanging
won't
out.
share my popcorn.
We're just hanging out drinking.
Don't ask me to.
So, yeah. I mean, I like it. Oh, I look stunning as usual. Thank you.
Obviously. That goes unsaid.
Yeah. I like it. I like it all right.
I thought you were about to talk more about how you look stunning. I look pretty good today. Yeah.
I look pretty stunning. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm wearing this shirt.
You are wearing that shirt.
I'm wearing it.
I'm shocked that your high school shirt still fits you.
If anything, they're a little big.
What a win.
Well, I used to wear. I was like, yeah, I'm an extra large. Give me an extra large, and it, well, also back. It was the fashion at the time. Baggy jeans.
What time was this?
Baggy.
Any chance I get, I love to remind you.
Talking about the 90s here, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the 90s. I think, our crowd can relate to the 90s.
Sure. I think so. All right. So, final verdict. Which 1915? 2 parts 1920 or 2 parts 1910?
It's weird, but I think I'm going to go 2 parts 1910.
Okay.
It just seems more cohesive and on purpose. The other one was given this off note. It was basically like making me wish I had 1920, while this one was like, hey, an improved 1910. So
Yeah.
I think that's what did it for me. So yeah,
Okay.
I like that other one.
I'm going to go 2 parts 1920.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep. That's what I preferred.
Todd Cooper likes the 90s, best decade ever. Also loved the 80s. 80s were awesome.
I was only there for 3 months, so
Oh,
I can't say much.
whatever.
But sorry.
Okay. So, it still just says 3 waiting. I don't know how many are in here.
Enough. We got
But-
Matt in here. We got all the people that I saw before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael joined us earlier. And Glenn's wife, Kathy. Is that right? Question mark? Oh, I said it and then I couldn't remember. Oh, no. Oh, well. Sorry. I'm sorry, Glenn. Don't hate me. Golf whiskey. You're my friend. Oh, well. It's too late. I've already done it.
It's too late. You've already done it. It's already out there in the world.
Karen? Kathy. I think it was Kathy. No, I don't know. Okay. Anyways.
Anywho, we're just going to go ahead to an announcement. If you saw the lens earlier, I said there's going to be a big announcement. Here's the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about we got married. No, that's not.
They already
you
know
already,
that.
You already knew that.
They're sick of hearing that.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we're going to be talking about Sunday. More about like what got drank at the wedding bar.
Right, more about that.
Things like that. What I'm drinking right here?
You go with that first. Joseph asked a question.
Is this Knob Creek
I think that looks like a pick, Chad. What
Pick?
pick it? What is
called
that?
a mash made in heaven?
Oh, is that what it is?
This is the first ever It's Bourbon Night pick. They're in. Yes.
This is the first time we're announcing it.
Yeah.
Like, we had a bottle at our wedding bar. It got drank. We have not announced it to anyone else, so you've heard it here first on the Patreon Live. Yay. So, here's the deal. Because we're still coming out of all this wedding craziness and trying to get our lives back together, which is a great problem to have because there are gifts everywhere, and I love it, but I'm also drowning in a sea of gifts.
And cardboard.
So we've got a couple of trips coming up. We're going to Austin in a couple of weeks. We're doing some other things. Next weekend is my birthday. So we want to start taking orders for these, but we know that they're going to sell out like that. Because, unfortunately,
It was a low yield.
the saddest part of this whole thing is that this was an unusually low yield. Like, we're talking sub 80 bottles. And of course, we've got, people who helped us pick the bottle that obviously get us, get a pick of theirs. So basically, we're going to have to limit one per person.
Yeah, well, here's the good news. Everyone in here is a drinking buddy or above.
Right.
So you all, we do the tier level thing because fair is fair. So
fair.
I would venture to say definitely everyone in this chat, if you want one, can get one. And even those who aren't, you might be watching this on the replay and freaking out. Don't worry. You guys get first pick at bottles.
Okay.
So
So, obviously, I saw Joseph's, I think someone said something. So yeah, if you want one, say so, and I'll record it. My point with the other thread that I was going down
What
is
say you?
that if you want to reserve one now, if you want to say, yes, I want one, I'll put your name on a list, because obviously you're a qualifying Patreon member. Your name will be on that list, and we will reach out to you about how to get that to you, and so on. But I can't promise you, like, I'm going to ship it this weekend, and you'll have it as soon as possible.
Right.
We've got to figure out how we're going to ship these. We've got, 70-something of them to do, so it can't be done all in one day.
Right.
So, yeah.
And the other thing, first I want to say hi to SoCal Buns, just joined us. We're talking about the barrel pick that just came in, a mash made in heaven. Also, should we do... and if you're coming to the meetup, we can definitely hold them and give them to you at the meetup.
Correct.
Should
Duck
we do
Tempest?
email? Okay, here's the thing. As you can see, these get our Mash Made in Heaven sticker put on there, and there's plenty of room here for writing, and we would love to personalize it if so you want. If you don't want us to mess up your bottle, we won't write on it. But send us either an email or a Patreon message.
Yeah, because I'm just going to end up typing for the rest of this episode, and no one wants to see that. Like, I got through 4 people, and that's where I'm at. So I saw yours, but I do think that that's probably the best option. Yeah. Either send us a Patreon message directly, or send us an email, itsbourbonnight@gmail.com, and just say, hey, I want a bottle of the Mash Made in Heaven, and if you want it to say anything special, otherwise we'll just write you a special note.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't want us to write on it, let us know that.
Yeah, we won't write on it, or we can just sign our names, or whatever you want.
If you want to just us to sign it or to put a message on there.
I'll put some lipstick on, kiss it. What do you want?
Yeah. But here, you haven't had some in a while.
Oh, I haven't had some in a while.
Really, I'll tell you what, it's nutty. Shocker. When you're doing a neck pour of this, it's intense.
It is intense.
We were like, wow.
That's the hottest 120
we
not
picked a hot one. Not in a bad way at all. But once you let it open up just a little bit, oh man, it gets so syrupy, delicious, buttery.
And what else is it, Chad?
Nutty.
Yeah, it's nutty.
So this is a 13-year and some months. It was barreled on January 25th, 2006. It came from Warehouse WZ on floor F05 in Rick R036.
Nice. Someone, Joseph said, what if I want Chad to kiss it? That can be arranged.
Yes, absolutely.
He said, I want one and I want it now.
It's my pick and I need it now. If anyone is coming to Kentucky specifically, or especially I should say Lexington, yes, we can save on shipping a bottle of alcohol for sure and get this to you in person. That would actually be preferred.
That would be better.
We are partnered with
shipping.
Wine and Market. They have that license and so forth, but just always easier for everyone. So like if you're coming to the meetup, if you'll be in Kentucky, we don't mind to hold this for you and get it to you there. If you do require shipping, hey, that's cool. That's part of it. That's life. We will get it to you. But as Sarah said, please just, allow us a little. But you've waited this long.
Right. Just a little bit more. So just to recap, the Mash Made in Heaven barrel pick is available. We have sub 80 bottles.
We should tell them the price. It's $53.
55.
55? I thought we said 53.
Nope.
55. I really thought we said 53. It's $55.
I don't...
That extra $2.
It's between $53 and $55.
There you go. Yeah.
We have this written down somewhere.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, at this moment, we have to limit one per person because we want all patrons to be able to have a crack at it. That's the benefit of being a patron, is that we'll start from the top down, and everyone gets one. And if there are extras, which at this point, because we're sub 80 bottles, I don't think that there will be.
It probably won't leave Patreon.
It won't leave Patreon. Like, I can pretty much guarantee you it won't leave Patreon. Which is kind of cool and very sad, but I mean, we got what we got and we're going to deal with it. So, yes. Yeah. So please, again, submit your order, your request for an order, and any inscription you would like on the back of the bottle, either through a Patreon message or an email. I see that some emails are coming in. That's great. Because keeping up with this chat will be difficult, as I so quickly learned when I foolishly thought that I could record them all right now. So yeah, I see Susan's here. She wants one. Susan, send an email or a note through our Patreon messenger. Let us know. That way we have a nice, good record of everyone, and we can record them all tomorrow and not now while we're drinking and might mess something up.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Carl.
There's Carl. Carl, you missed the announcement.
Will everyone bring Carl up to speed, please?
Tell Carl what's up. Carl, we have one bottle of our pick with your name on it, if you so choose.
If so, you
choose to have it.
Yes.
All right.
We're going to move on to more blends here. We're trying the blends that we mixed last Patreon Live. So this is the 50% Weller 107, 50% Larceny. Well, technically neither one are 50% because then you splash a little bit of Maker's Mark cast strength on there. So whatever.
Like a dash of salt.
Yeah.
It's a dash of
Bam!
A bam.
It's a bam. So this this should be good.
Carl, would you be offended if we made our top tier Patreon level legendary status?
Okay.
Joseph, do not start rumors. They said tell him the announcement, and Joseph said Chad and Sarah changed their minds and are getting a divorce.
Well, that didn't last long.
No, it didn't. That's got to be a record.
Yeah. Whoa, that's musty.
That is musty. I don't know.
Woof. That's like a cardboard box that has some bourbon spilled in it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, we'll taste this, and then there's some questions about this Booker's that's behind us.
Ah, yes.
So I want to get to that.
Oh, it tastes a lot better.
Oh. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Ooh, it's kind of fruity.
It has a lot. It's like caramely and a little musty and a little nutty and a little fruity.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some stuff going on.
Ooh, wow. Man.
But it's not overpowering. It's like really nice. This is like something that I feel is lower proof. And by lower, I mean roughly 100. But that I would like, has a lot of flavor.
Mm-hmm. It's a little dry.
I don't think so.
Carl's asking how much do I have to pay?
To be a
anywhere between $53 and $55.
Are you talking about for the bottle?
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
That's how much.
Yeah.
This blend is
50% Weller 107. That's the antique. And 50% Larceny with a little bit of Maker's Mark cast strength. So it's like 101%.
A dash for color.
Yeah, just sprinkled to taste.
Yes.
Of Maker's Mark cast strength, which I think that one was like 111
Yeah,
proof
something like
maybe.
that. So I feel like this is
114.
hovering around the 100 to 105. Maybe.
Well, Larceny's
92.
92, 107,
Someone do math.
and then that little bit. Yeah, it's probably 100 to 700.
I think it's right 100.
Yeah.
Roughly. Yeah. Bye, Nick. See you Sunday. Thanks for joining us for the time that you can.
Yes. I like it. I like it.
Me too. It does have some fruit on it. I don't know, though. I like it a lot. However, if I had a bottle of Weller 107, would I use a good portion of it?
I hear you.
Now, making it in this size of a bottle, I think fine. Test it first. Don't go pouring 50% of your Weller 107 and 50% of your Larceny and buying a bottle of Maker's Cast Strength just to put a splash of that in there. I think the idea is that this is a poorer man's pappy, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a weeder.
I think which one of these was called Old Cousin Touchers? That's this one.
Yeah, this one. This is the Old Cousin.
In
Touchers.
Hacking Whiskey, the title of this blend is Old Cousin Touchers, which is strange. I think it just sounds like someone's trying to make a easier to find version of Poor Man's Pappy.
Yeah.
It's got all the weeded
Yeah.
in there, and I don't know.
So Carl was actually asking about the Legend Patreon tier. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll talk.
But Chad, how can you go higher than $29.95? Hi everybody. How was that, Brian? Was that good? Was that okay?
It was okay. All right.
What the hell is that?
So, Joseph, you asked about this. So this, our Australian friends brought this over for us. And apparently, they don't get the wooden box. There, they get this box. But this is actually a 2018-01, which here, the label is different. It's the old style label still.
Yeah, they don't have the picture and the color.
Yeah, so this is technically a Kathleen's batch.
I think that's...
But the labeling's different and the box is
2018-01.
different. I really like this box. I think it looks cool.
It's cool. What's interesting is it's a full 750 instead of a 700.
Which is strange for...
Yeah, usually like over there. But,
yeah, Chris and Lil, your friends. Sorry.
yes.
You know them.
Friends of the show. Yeah, the label is just like, you know, just like the old style if you get it before they started naming them.
Before they started naming them, yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Did they do that for Australia?
Do you think it's easier to ship them not in those wood boxes? I'm sure weight becomes a thing, added weight from the wood.
Probably, but why the label?
Why the label?
I don't get
Is the real question here. Why go through the
label?
trouble? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know it. I just don't know it.
They didn't ask us.
They should have.
But I kind of like the old label.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, well, I think it kind of makes you excited. Like, ooh, I found an old Booker's one
Yeah,
before they started doing that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like to see an old label
Yeah.
because I know what the new label looks like. But if I had always had the old label, I wouldn't care. And I wouldn't know.
Exactly. So last in our blend experiments is a one that we kind of designed ourselves. It's a lot like the old Cousin Touchers, but it's 50% Weller 107 and 50% Rebel Yell 100 proof.
So we subbed that other weeder.
With that same little bam of Maker's Mark cast strength. Because we've really been liking that Rebel Yell. It's surprising.
Yeah. And you know what? I've been really coming around, like, not that I was ever not coming around to it, but I am really starting to enjoy, without the caveat of, it's a Maker's product, but I like it. Like, I just like it. The cast strength Makers and the Private Select. Like, I just think that they're good bottles. Which we've said, well, for Makers, it's really good.
For a Maker's.
For a Makers.
Speaking of that, and, you know, you'll have to see this again on Sunday's episode.
Sorry.
I was had to go to Laredo for work, and we were so close. We were like 7 miles from Maker's Mark, so I convinced them to go buy Maker's Mark so I could go in the gift shop before we headed back
You
home.
got the whole car to turn around.
How about that? So picked up a couple of the Maker's Mark 101 proof, which is, I think it's still sold in duty-free shops.
Uh-huh.
But other than
That's
that,
what I heard. Duty-free shops and the distillery.
the distillery. Although I did see Liquor Barn had it in one of their, I don't know how, because they also got Larceny Barrel Proof, and that was supposed to only be for like Kentucky Classic or something. They had this in a release.
That's weird.
I don't know how they do that. Yeah, right there it says Travelers Exclusive. So even on the box, it's basically saying this is for, you know, duty-free stuff. But
So this
apparently,
is relatively new as of this year.
this year, yes, it's a legacy expression.
They brought it back.
They brought it back, and the
About time.
yeah, the packaging here reflects that, which is just elegant as hell.
It's nice. Yeah.
Our signature family recipe bottled at a higher proof. 1 liter. Oh, it's a liter also.
Oh.
So this was $53 for 101 proof liter. That's exclusive. That ain't bad.
That's not bad for like what you would consider like a limited or a collector.
Yeah.
You know, because you're not going to find it everywhere. We've tried it, just a heads up, and we both liked it.
Yeah.
I think that really my biggest problem with Makers is the proof.
Right. That
With
90
regular
proof
Makers, it
is
really just
not
kills it.
doing it.
Kills it.
If you all like it, hey, it's cool.
For us. Kills it for us. Personally. Asterisk. What does it say? The views in this live stream do not reflect the views of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. There's that Nat again. Carl Levy said, I heard country ham is amazing. Last live stream, Carl, we do a uncorking of country ham.
Is it back there?
I think I took it downstairs. But it's the best one of 2019 so far, in our humble opinion.
It's
We
true.
were like, oh, finally, I knew this 03 would be good. The 04, I'm just waiting for
We
it.
have a theory, so.
It's always the 03s and 04s with us.
In our opinion.
In our
Again.
humble opinion.
Asterisk.
Yeah, so this will probably be an uncorking at some point. We also want to do an episode sometime.
Ooh, that should be an uncorking. That would be a good one.
Yeah, of like distillery exclusives. So besides this being, pretty much distillery exclusive.
This should go on our things you didn't know about makers. Did you know that they make a 101 proof?
There you go.
I like that. Because we really liked doing that 5 things you didn't know about blends.
Yeah.
And I would really like to do more of those about other distilleries because I think it's fun. And like maybe you did know them, but it's always fun to let me count the ways.
Yeah, exactly. So this, again, is the Weller Antique 107 Rebel Yell 100 proof splash of Maker's Mark cast strength.
It has a little more oomph than the Larceny. I'm getting a more heat, more flavor punch.
Yes.
He likes it. If I were going to use my Weller 107 for one of these 2 blends, I love Larceny, don't get me wrong, but I would use it for this Rebel Yell blend.
Yeah.
50% Weller 107, 50% Rebel Yell, and a dash of Maker's Mark cast strength to taste.
Mm-hmm.
Like salt.
That's good. I like it.
I would make a bottle of this and keep it out for regular drinking.
And then
I really
we put
enjoy
it in a blind flight with the 107 and the Rebel Yell 100 and something else. Maybe the Maker's Mark cast strength.
Or maybe like a Larceny or something like that.
Yeah, maybe a Larceny. Yeah, the cast strength would probably
I really like the cast.
jump out.
Well, maybe. I don't know. It's only like what did you say? 111? What something like that?
I think
It may
so.
jump out. May not. I don't know. Hey, he likes it.
I just always want what we're talking about to be behind us, but that doesn't.
It's not there. It doesn't always happen.
It doesn't always happen, now does it?
We're not magic.
That's good.
Doug likes the cast strength better than the Private Select. I think it really just depends on the bottle of Private Select because they do those suspended staves with that enhance the flavors or whatever, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Kilco says, "Did I mention my travel plans? Would you 2 like a bottle or 2 of New England bourbon?" I don't know anything about New England bourbon.
Absolutely.
Can you also bring us a lobster?
But
Maybe
not
some crab legs?
just a lobster, a rock lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock lobster.
I'm going to go get something.
Are you gonna get the boogers?
Now I am.
Okay.
I was gonna get something else. I'll get both, and I'll be back. So just watch Sarah quietly eat popcorn. And I stood up, so you have to drink.
He could bring Kilco says he could bring so many lobsters, shellfish, etc. Well, I'm a huge fan. If you bring them, I'll cook them. I'm just saying. We'll do just like Zoe. We'll do just like a little boil thing. I don't even know if that's the right use for good New England seafood, though. That doesn't sound right. We'll do surf and turf. I'll make a steak. And sides. And you just bring the shellfish. Sounds like fun. What is the best popcorn bourbon of the night? I'm really enjoying this, but I think it's got the most heat of everything that we've tried so far. So it's kind of overpowering the popcorn a little bit. They're not loving each other so much. I'm going to have to go with the first one that we did, which was the 2 parts 1920, 1 part 1910. That, to me, tasted the best with the popcorn. It was also my first drink of the night after a long day of work. So maybe that's why. I don't know. A lobster and whiskey pairing. See, I'm not so much of a lobster girl. I'm more of a crab lady.
It's either lobster girl or crab lady.
Yeah. I like crab legs. If I'm going to eat seafood like that, I want crab legs. Lobster just never really did it for me, but I've never had good New England seafood, so maybe I just don't know. I'm glad you brought the other thing that you brought.
Yeah.
I saw what it was, and yes, I applaud you, sir.
So of these 4 blends, what's your favorite and
This
why?
one.
Me too.
I like the balance and the heat that it's bringing.
Look at the color on these. The color
It's
on
beautiful.
these are awesome.
My second favorite is the 2 parts 1920. I would love to come to Maine. We'll stay at Tony's house. Oh, my brain just went blank. This is what happens when you don't eat and you start drinking. Because this is just basically air.
Yeah. Drinking air.
I'm drinking air. I'm eating air.
You're eating air.
I'm drinking whiskey.
You're drinking whiskey.
Yeah. What would you pair with lobster? What whiskey would you... I think it would have to be something lighter and sweeter. You couldn't do like a barrel proof because that would just totally destroy the lobster. Mm-hmm. Something that would complement the butter that I assume that you'll be putting on it. What if it's like a good lobster roll? Ooh. I'm actually going to go with something like larceny. I think that would be good. I think like the sweetness of it might not balance it, but I think that's
I'm gonna pivot.
Balance instead of counterbalance.
I'm gonna pivot.
Pivot.
And go with something like a Jim Beam rye.
Interesting. You think like the spicy with the sweet?
Spicy but lower proof.
Uh-huh.
I think their rye is around 90. Something.
Okay.
Around there.
I see that.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
That would be interesting. Yeah, you just get that like punch, and then when you go to the lobster roll, it's that much sweeter, right? Because you've got that counterbalance.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what that reminded me of? Has everyone seen City Slickers? Where they're challenging the ice cream tycoons, you know, like sea bass, sauteed. I don't know. I forget. You know, potatoes au gratin, and like rum raisin.
Todd, we should make 2020 plans for 4th of July weekend in Maine. Doesn't that sound lovely?
That's where we vacation.
We vacation on the 4th of July in Maine.
In Maine. Yes. Where do you summer?
I'm swiftly running out of vacation time for 2020, so.
So this is, here it is, the 2019-03 Booker's Country Ham. 124.7 proof, 6 years, 4 months, and 2 days. We gonna drink it.
Not 1 day, not 3 days. 2 days.
2 days. A meetup in Maine. Yeah, it can be the Maine meetup.
Maine meetup.
Maine meetup.
Our Maine squeeze meetup. No squeeze, because it's not juice. I mean, it is juice. It's my juice.
It's absolutely juice.
I love it. Now I want to make it a thing just so I can say that.
Your Maine squeeze.
Our Maine squeeze meetup. See, this is the kind of name that I wish that we had for our meetup next month, but my brain did not come up with anything clever enough. Fall into the It's Bourbon Night meetup.
I think since we're doing the Buffalo Trace Ghost Tour, I think it has to do something with spirits.
Spirits?
High spirits.
I love that.
You know, I said that originally, and you were like, who?
No, but spirits, like spirited something. Spirits and something. I don't know.
Drink more spirits.
No, that's not it.
High spirits.
No.
Spirits ahoy.
Like it's a trip. So I like, you ever hear that movie Spirited Away? So I feel like it's like that. Well, it's anime, so that's why. You guys brainstorm. Talk amongst
yourselves. Nutty spirits. There you go.
Oh man. Ooh, but you know what I'm getting, and I don't know if it's coming off of the previous pour or the popcorn. The slightest hint of licorice, which kind of gave me a bristle. I didn't like it.
I'm not as susceptible to licorice as you are.
Oh, I'm like hyper aware. Hypersensitive to any licorice flavors.
She has a licorice allergy.
It's like my kryptonite. I'm like, nope.
You know, some people it's gluten.
I don't have an allergy.
It's licorice. I'm sorry, does this have any licorice in it?
It's not true.
Was it made near anything with licorice? Was the chef chewing on licorice as he prepared this dish? Oh boy. Honeymoon's over.
Oh, no, it's not, Hush.
It hasn't even started, so we're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Everyone's like, do you feel different?
This.
I'm like, no, I feel tired.
I feel like tired of being asked that question.
No, I feel pretty much the same. I mean, except for, you know, tired and also real happy, but the same.
Yeah, same. I mean, I feel relieved. It's like...
I do. I feel like I can take a big, deep breath. Like, I'm so happy that we did it. It was a blast.
Yes.
I loved the day, and I will cherish it forever. However...
Oh, there's a but.
I feel like this huge weight has been lifted to where people aren't asking me questions every day. Not only about it,
now,
but just like
I'm
calling
her
me to
weight.
say, what about this flour? This wrong flour came in, so what if we do? Do you want to use this flour? Like, there are other questions I would rather answer.
As long as there's an I do and a bourbon bar, we're good.
That's how he felt. And food. And food was really good.
Oh, man, we
Not
ate.
gonna lie.
Did we eat? We've been eating.
There's a lot of carbs.
I think we finally ran out of the chicken yesterday. Still got some mashed potatoes, though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go eat those after this. Mashed
Nothing wrong with mashed
taters.
potatoes. This is excellent.
This is excellent.
Definitely the best of 2019.
Oh, for sure. No contest, in my opinion.
Really looking forward to the 04. This one, this one set the bar. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's great. Actually, I have two things to show you.
Question from Drew. Oh, hi, Drew. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, Drew.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Question, what was the biggest hit at the wedding? The bourbon selection. I would have to say it was between the bourbon selection and the food.
Yeah. They were
Everybody
raving about
really
one or
talked
the
about,
other, or both.
And to be specific about the food, the sweet potatoes. We had mashed sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, and I can't tell you how many people were like, but those sweet potatoes, though.
And of course, they had the crumbled up pecans.
Build
they
your
had
own
the
sweet
brown sugar.
A bar.
They had, oh, man.
Yeah,
Wish
like
I
a
could've gone
customized
back.
your sweet potato bar.
The only thing we didn't get, well, we had it that night at the hotel because they packed up some things, was the bread pudding.
We had bread pudding because obviously
We had bread
can't
pudding after the fact.
invite a bunch of people to Kentucky and then just give them cake. They have to also be able to try bread pudding, which Chad said kindly was not as good as mine. And I appreciate that because all the food was excellent.
Yeah.
Also, we had like a bunch of cheese, like spread appetizers that we never got to try because people were just like yanking us around from here to there. And I only got like 2 bites of cake, the cake that I wanted. So.
Same.
But hey, it's great. I had a great time. I was so busy drinking something.
They kept telling us, you're not going to get to eat. You're not. I was like, bullshit.
We were like, I dare you to tell me that again.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
we're going to eat.
Go away. Eating. Yeah. No. We ate. We drank. We danced.
It was amazing.
Ugh.
We were tired.
Ugh. Yeah. So I want to show you guys 2 things related to the wedding. Very special.
Very special.
So, we had the awesome wedding bar. Almost 50 unique whiskeys. Some of those were several deep, like the Turkey 101 and the Buffalo Trace. But we brought a couple things that was off to the side that brought to the table, cracked it open there, and just had it with Sarah and I and some other friends. One was what Perry and Swan gave to us as an engagement present. It was a named Bookers in the non-stained box, so like the white box. So
the
it was
old box.
older Booker, so we cracked that open and shared that. And the other one was this guy right here, a 1994.
Is that a Henry McKenna?
Henry McKenna
1994.
bottled in bond. So that means it went into the barrel in 84, before you were born. What were you all doing in 84 if you were around? Were you in school? What was going on? Look how ugly yet beautiful this bottle is.
It's so ugly, it's beautiful. It's got this velvet on it, and at first I was like, gross. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the sexiest bottle ever.
Yes.
Like, I love it because it's so bad and good. It's so bad that it's good.
I didn't tell you this, but the day before or the day of, I was like, shit, I haven't taken pictures of this. So I set up.
You took some pictures?
And I took pictures.
You didn't tell me that.
Take pictures before cracked it open. Yes. Then I had to like get a butter knife and try to like break the seal as neatly as I could. And I mean, look at this thing.
It's got a lot going on. It's got this thing.
My goodness.
It's just real nice.
It's real nice.
Yeah, may I have some more?
Sure. It's just. So...
And I'm honestly shocked that we came back with the whole bottle. Like, I was, I don't know, resigned to the fact that people would get a hold of it. We were going to be whisked away for the evening, and like we wouldn't be watching it, and it would be gone. But you know
Not
what?
This guy.
People really respected, or you really laid the law down. Because, like, only people who really appreciated tried it. I mean, we still have a good 3/4 of a bottle left, which is great. Not that I'm unwilling to share. It's just like the majority of people don't even know what this means.
Drew was 3 months old in '84. Doug Tempest started to work the place that he is currently at. Congratulations.
Joseph
That's
Brazo
awesome.
had just moved to Florida, and he doesn't even live there anymore.
Yeah.
It was the wrong way.
Well, okay, whatever. It would have been really cool, though.
It would have been cool,
Yeah.
but
So I even saved, this part.
Drew wants to know, is that bottle our Sunday event at the meetup? Yeah.
No comment.
Chad doesn't share
Chad shares.
vintage pours.
He obviously shares.
No, he does.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's still a twist off.
It is. Are you going to show them the one other thing that you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So, 1984. So this is obviously pre-fire. I mean, this is
It's kind of funky,
a decade, more than a decade before the fire. So this is of a distillery that no longer exists.
Right.
That's cool. Fire happened in '96.
You mean the fire burned down the whole distillery?
Yeah.
I thought it just burned the warehouses.
Warehouses and the distillery.
Wow.
Ever since then, it's been in Bernheim
How
and
did I
Louisville.
not know that?
I don't know. You
I
were
mean, I
on the
said
video.
it. Well,
you were on the video.
I have wedding popcorn drinking brain.
Sure. Michael was 7 years old.
I wasn't even there.
Yeah, 4 in 94, Kilco. Hey, me too. I was also 4 in 94.
Yeah.
84, sorry. I was 4 in 84. It definitely has
Some funk.
some funk. Like G-Funk All-Stars funk.
Come here. You want some? She wants the popcorn.
Man, here we go. It's just far and away different than today's McKenna.
Just so different than today's McKenna.
So different.
I don't even know.
Get out of my face.
Yeah, can it just like not be in our faces? Like if you're gonna be here, can you just go be in your own
Chill.
space? Yeah, there is something about this. Like it does. The nose is funkier than the palate, I think.
Yeah. We shared this with the Aussies. We shared this with Perry. I think Swan was gone at that point, but we will share some with him.
Very interesting. Very good. Tastes like history.
Yeah, history distilled right here.
It does have that little bit of funk to it, but it also has like a lot of caramely flavors that are nice.
I mean, it's not too far removed from the same era Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
Less of a caramel bomb than the 80s Wild Turkey, so we've tried, but
Yeah, the 70s and 80s.
man, so different. And this was probably, what do you think this probably was? About $12 back then?
You think?
Well, it was $30 just 2 years ago. Talking about 94, maybe $15. I don't know.
I mean,
It looked like this.
It might have been like 12
It's
or
a twist off.
12 to $20, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah. We do have the Whisky app, Kilco. I downloaded it. I haven't got a chance
Oh, I
to
don't know about that.
play with it too much, but it seems pretty cool. I just haven't had time recently, but maybe this weekend I can actually check it out.
Yeah. This is nice. I don't want to rush through this, but I want to talk about the other thing.
Yes.
I'm excited.
What are you guys drinking right now? Did you
What you drinking?
did you reach out special pour? Are you joining us here with us? Did the Aussies open up the gold and straight from the barrel blends? Well, first of all, the Aussies wouldn't open them up. I'd be like, I'll do the opening. But no, not yet. We've had some stuff going on, as you can appreciate.
Unfortunately, we didn't even get to spend as much time with them as we would have
No, we
liked
really
to.
didn't. We really didn't. Yeah, it's a bummer. But you know,
It happens.
it happens.
1 week out of our whole lives, I think we can. We'll survive.
Yes.
That we were distracted from everything else.
Yeah, and rightly so.
And rightly so.
But we will be opening those for sure.
Sure.
I freaking love straight from the barrel. And Chris went around to like 6 different liquor stores until he found one that was over 130 proof for us, which is very commendable. I thank him for that. So that straight from the barrel. I want to try the green, which is 80 proof blends, but still like not available here. Gotta have it. And then the only
Gotta
one
know
left
it, gotta love it.
will be the black label, which is also 80 proof. But
I think we're gonna have to go to Japan for that one.
gotta collect them all, right?
Right?
It's Pokemon.
Well, we went from only having like 2 to having like 5 in one day.
Yeah.
And so now there's this one spot left that I'm like, well, we have to fill it.
Yeah.
I need to fill that spot. So we'll see.
Actually, we had 3. We went from 3 to 6 because we had
3?
the silver.
Oh, yeah, we did have the silver.
Silver, La Maison de Whiskey, and the regular.
So we have the silver, gold, regular, green, La Maison de Whiskey,
Straight from the barrel.
and straight from the barrel.
Yeah.
And we're missing the black. So, yeah, we're very close now, which makes me want it even worse.
I can taste it. And when I get it, I will taste it.
Yeah.
But this, I think this was a good pick. Because we could have taken several things to the wedding.
We debated.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I'm very pleased with your choice.
Yeah.
I think this bottle was the right choice. Whoops. It's right there.
Okay. I think
This bottle was the right choice for that day.
I think it kind of represents us. It's not too fancy, but it's special.
Right? Yeah.
You know? I mean, this
There's
is...
something to be said about it.
God, probably back in 94, this might have been found on the bottom shelf. I don't even
It's so
know.
ugly, it's pretty.
Yeah, like us.
Yeah, just like us.
Not you. You're so pretty. You're
No,
pretty.
well, you're stunning.
Well,
So.
that's what I've been told. But anyway,
No.
I want to show you guys something else very special. I'm going to stand up again so everyone needs a drink.
Bye. You're going to want to see what he comes back with, so I recommend that you stay. Just a tip. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay.
I don't think anyone will leave just because I got up.
That's true.
Okay, so Saturday, 21st, our wedding day. We give each other gifts. Gifts this is. And so Sarah gives me mine. And I was supposed to open it at the hotel.
When you were getting ready.
But I was with the guys, and we were drinking bourbon and, just having a good time. So, and there was no one there to remind me. That's usually Sarah's job. To remind me to stay on schedule. So I had to go to the first look, and that was awesome and amazing itself. And but I forgot to open the gift because the photographer was there and everything. So I was like, whoops. So I called my best man. I was like, hey, bring that with you, please. We go to the hotel that Sarah and her bridesmaids were staying at.
To take more pictures.
And he brings the gift. So I get to open it with Sarah just in the next room. Photographer was there snapping pictures. I open it up. There's this handwritten letter from Sarah. I start getting misty, all that. And then I open this wooden box, and inside is this little guy. Oh my. It is the closer I get to the camera, just the more out of focus it's going to get. But this is a 1950s Ancient Age bottled in bond. So 100 proof Ancient Age. A full 6 years old. It's age stated right here. Tax strip and all. It was sealed. I opened it there. We both had a drink and some and it was like
a dram, if you will.
No, I won't. In a champagne flute. And wow, it's the back of this thing is embossed. Federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. It has the AA Ancient Age symbol embossed here on the back. This freaking label, I mean, this thing looks like it needs to be in a museum.
It does.
It's a half pint. Oh, man.
I have to thank Justin's House of Bourbon for helping me because I literally went in and said, hey, this is the reason I'm looking for a bottle. This is what I have in mind. And they brought out everything special in this realm from the back. And then we did some negotiations, and I walked out with this. So I have to give them the credit, because without them, I couldn't have pulled it off. But I knew that you deserve something special. And I wanted to give you something that you would never get to try again.
Correct. I mean, you talk about Dusties. There's crud on here that I would have to, like...
Ew, don't do that.
I'm not
don't
going
lick
to.
it.
I'm not going to, but I would have to, like, break out a Brillo pad to get this off of here. This... It even has... Look. State tax paid, liquor, half pint... Like this little thing right here, like this is some old school stuff.
How does Joseph know that I got a t-shirt? Did you tell him?
No.
I didn't tell anyone.
Did you put it on?
Joseph says, and Sarah got a t-shirt. I got married and all I got was this shirt. I didn't put anything on anywhere.
I think he's making the joke. I got married and all I got was a stupid t-shirt.
Oh.
She actually did get a t-shirt.
But it's what I wanted.
Making me look bad. But it was more than just a t-shirt. Right?
It was more than just a t-shirt.
Okay.
It's a very near and dear to my heart. It's a Fleetwood Mac Rumors album cover
It was
t-shirt.
not cheap.
That was not cheap. I wanted a very specific shirt, and I just happened to send it to him a few weeks before, and he got it for me. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan, for those of you guys who don't know, and I've never talked about it, so I don't know why you would know. And it's a very specific soft shirt that I wanted, and he got it for me, along with... You know.
And that wasn't all.
It wasn't all.
It was like the last thing. It was on the bottom.
It was the second thing. There was a very sweet thing, which I got a lot of use out of. Can I tell him? I mean,
Sure.
It was just a
Don't say just.
custom written... No, it was a handkerchief. Handkerchief. I don't know. That had
It's a handkerchief.
A handkerchief.
And we have bastardized it and run the words together to
a
be
handkerchief.
But it's a handkerchief.
That had a personalized note from Chad on it, which I used to dry my eyes as I opened my gift. And
Sewn into.
Was it sewn?
Yeah.
I thought it was just sewn. Sewn it was. And I then kept with me in my dress all day as I continued to cry. Which is now in a memory box, and I will not wash it because it has my wedding day tears on it.
And that memory box was part of it also.
The memory box was also part of it.
Yeah.
So now you know our story.
There you go.
Gross.
Ah.
But this is the cool part. And my shirt, which I'll wear at a later date.
It doesn't have Leonard Nimoy's DNA on it because it wasn't a napkin.
Thank you. I love that joke.
We get references.
Yes, it's my hanky.
You can't get references past us. Yeah.
Oh, Kilko says putting Fleetwood Mac on my Spotify now. Yes, love. If I had a Desert Island album, it would be Rumors.
There you go.
I could listen to that for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Stevie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie.
Love it.
Oh, man.
We're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
But look at this. It's so pretty. He was so worried because it's so old that the tack strip literally disintegrated.
It just started crumbling.
So we kept all the pieces, and I was like, don't worry. When we're done drinking it, I'll glue them all back on. Like, there's like ladies know this. You can use eyelash glue to apply fake eyelashes, and it's very good for very small jobs like that.
There you go.
So I will use that to make this back into its original condition. But not quite, because I want it to be dirty still.
Hey, Matt's in here now.
What up, Matt? He
Thanks.
was in here before.
Was he? I don't
Yes.
think so, because people are just saying hi to him.
No, I saw him before.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I
Okay.
saw him. Because I said, hey, Matt's here. Maybe he popped in and then left. I don't know.
Let us know, Matt. How long have you been here?
I don't know.
Where were you?
Is it a breakup album? I
on the
didn't know
night
that.
of tonight? I don't know.
I just love Fleetwood Mac in general, but that's obviously like the best collection of songs.
Do you like Fleetwood or Mac better?
I'm gonna have to go with Mac.
Okay. Because of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No. Holland or Oates? No, he thought it was Holland Oates.
Holland.
And not Hall and Oates.
Holland.
Holland Oates.
Holland or Oates?
And one man. Holland
Yeah.
Oates.
Manchester or Steamroller?
Damn, that Henry McKenna is good. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So I think this is obviously going to be something that we have on anniversaries. We did share this
A little.
Just a
little.
little. We shared this with Iverson, our dear friend Iverson, more dear friend of yours because you've known him for such a long time.
Well, now he's a dear friend. You married into it. He's like my little brother.
Yeah.
Drew wants to know, do they sell Pappy and BTAC at Justin's? Yes, they do. Is it crazy expensive or decent prices? It is what you would expect to find on the secondary market. They are a vintage shop that also does consignment. So when people sell to them, they also sell at those prices.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Justin's. They have a wall of regular stuff. Regularly priced, regular stuff. But here's the thing. Like the Peerless episode that came out today, and we mentioned it, I was able to find it at Justin's.
For a reasonable price.
I couldn't find it anywhere else. There have been other things. The Rebel Yell 100, couldn't find it anywhere. I still haven't seen that bottle anywhere else.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it anywhere. We found it at Justin's.
No, we didn't find it. I went to Justin's and I said, hey, can you get this? Not 2 days later, it was in. And
they got
sold
in contact with you,
at a regular price. So yeah, they've got the regular stuff and then they've got the stuff that's behind glass. But if you're looking for something and you don't want to try, or maybe you have already tried to hunt and go all around and can't find it, you'll find it there. And because it will be there,
because it's readily available
there,
there.
A premium.
Oh.
Yeah, there is a premium. But if you just don't want to F with it, you just go there and you find it and you pay that fee for it being there.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much. So you're paying a finder's fee, basically. You're paying the markup and the finder's fee.
Yeah.
Let's see. Joseph says, how did Iverson look in his dress? Stunning. Gorgeous. Red is a good color on him. And did he enjoy the cigar? I don't know. He seemed very pleased with his gift.
Oh, yes.
I got them all Tempur-Pedic slippers, the alcohol of their choice, and the ladies got a face mask and he got a cigar so that they could relax and enjoy themselves. That was the whole point of the gift. And then I also bought them mani-pedis, but he just chose to have a pedi because he's
no mani?
He didn't have time. He said he didn't want to. He also had cut his finger, so he was like, I don't want to have people messing with my finger.
I've never had a mani nor a pedi.
Well, you should get one. He highly encourages it.
Oh, okay.
Just treat yourself. Who doesn't like someone else to like wash their feet and make them pretty and scrub them and massage your legs? Who doesn't want that?
I just feel like I would be ticklish.
I'm ticklish when you can ask them not to scrub the bottom of your foot. Every time they do it, I literally get up and like in a ball. I can't stand it. Let's see. Kilko said, I haven't said much about it, but I'm a voice talent. Well, how lovely. I did not know. Chad also does some voice talent stuff.
I've done some voiceovers.
That means audiobooks and singing, so you owe us a song when you're in Kentucky, yes.
No, he says, I guess I owe you two.
No, I know. He owes us a song.
Oh,
that's
okay.
I was sorry.
His voice.
I switched to my voice.
Ty Koopa got his straight from the barrel of Justin's. It was reasonably priced. There you go.
Where do you find all the things now? What are the things?
Like the things. So, I don't want to just repeat what's going to be on Sunday's live, but I got a couple of things in. I guess it's a little preview, a little, before everyone else. You don't even know this, Sarah.
No, but I need something to drink.
Well, how about some mash made in heaven?
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to make me happy. What?
Parker's Heritage.
Where'd you get that?
Heavy char barrels, aged 8 years, Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey 105
It's so
proof.
beautiful. Where did you get this?
At it.
When did you do this?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
After I show you the next thing.
After this break.
Four Roses Limited Edition 2019.
Should I check our bank account?
Yeah, probably not. Probably.
We haven't merged them yet, so it's a trick question.
Yeah, probably not.
Can you open it?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about Knob Creek.
Ellie Small Batch. Got this today. I'll do it.
I get it.
Okay.
But wait, there's more.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Swan the Bourbon Finder.
He is such a good finder.
And Kroger Wine and Spirits.
Whoa.
I don't know if you guys have Kroger where you are. I think out west they might be Ralph's. But Kroger Wine and Spirits, they always charge Retail.
They always charge retail.
It's retail. It's retail no matter what.
They're so good about that.
And Swan, he's been on the show before. He's a friend of the show, friend of us. Hooked us up by finding these at Kroger Wine and Spirits.
He's FOU,
Yes.
friend of us.
Friend of us. Can't say enough about it. This is awesome. I was really curious about this Parker's Heritage.
I'm thrilled.
A heavy char. So this is another thing. I got to go to Kentucky Cooperage on Thursday. Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Kentucky Cooperage, which is owned by Independent Stave Company. Yeah, please. I think this is what this is. So I got to actually see barrels be fired. All right, and they were rolling out.
So Chad had a great day at work.
I had to come home and take a shower because I smelled like a barrel.
I smelled it.
Yeah, I was just.
It was bad.
Like a campfire.
Oh.
And I asked them, I was like, hey, did you guys do the barrels for Heaven Hill for that heavy char? And they said, yeah, we did. And I was like, so what was a char time on those? Char number 5. I only heard a char number 4, alligator. And they were like, it was a little over a full minute. I was like, cool.
Wow, that's a hefty char.
Cool.
When you consider that places like Brown Foreman char for like 20 seconds.
20 seconds. I think like a number 4 is usually around 45 to 50 seconds. I think Buffalo Trace says 55. If you ever did that Craft Your Perfect Bourbon app. I don't know about that. 55. That seems long for a number 4. But yeah, a little over a minute or right at a minute for a number 5 char. Heavy char rye. Looking forward to this one.
Yes,
Joseph is
yes.
never sending us bourbon again. No, don't do that.
What?
Because we got all the bourbon.
Well,
But there's stuff outside of Kentucky that's hard to get.
but we share.
We do share.
Because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring.
Doug says we'll definitely need some guidance of where to look for good stuff at the October meetup. I know Michael's in here. I believe he's coming to our meetup. Who else? I'm real bad with remembering things right now. Todd's coming. Todd knows what's up around here. But I do think that's a good idea because we want to start an email group, which is one of the things that's on my list for this weekend of everyone who's coming, or like some sort of group message. I don't know where. About what's going on, meetup weekend. And then I think a good idea would be to say, like, hey, if you have time while you're here, here's some stops you should hit. Either in wherever we're going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll come up with something. That's a good idea.
Well, if anyone's making the trip to Lexington, I think we definitely have some little honey holes we can let you in on.
Yeah.
Matt asked where to go. So what was
Carl, it's your birthday.
When's your birthday?
It's his birthday.
Today?
Happy birthday.
Today is Carl's birthday?
He said, you forgot it's my birthday. I'm so hurt. LOL. Well, Facebook didn't remind me, so I didn't know.
No. Well, this is to Carl, the
legend.
legend Ivy the Third.
He is legendary, let it be known.
A Mash Made in Heaven is so freaking good.
You said it's your birthday. No, October 13th.
Well, we have time then.
I just said it was your birthday just now, and I did
I
a whole
take
thing.
back that. Just
I
spit
do.
it back into the cup.
A whole thing. The
Yeah.
meetup. Well, that's the October meetup in Austin. I don't know anything about those. I don't know anything about the honey holes in Austin.
I don't know nothing about Birth of No Babies.
No.
Matt, Whiskey Crusaders, asked, so what was the best whiskey you had at your wedding? Well, here's the thing. We never got to even go to the wedding bar.
No, the Aussies just kept bringing me bookers.
The Aussies.
Which I was like, you love me.
Your bridesmaid.
Oh, they did
Stephanie
make sure.
brought me so the first one that was brought to me, I remember, was Noah's Mill.
I had Eagle Rare first.
Did you? Okay.
Someone brought it to me.
Gotcha. I think
My bridesmaids made sure that we both had a bourbon in hand at all times.
I think a Booker's was brought to me. That was Anna's or
Annie's Answer.
Annie's Answer, which is a 2016.
Yeah, 2016-01.
Heyo.
I think.
I had
My birthday's October 6th, just for all you October birthday people. So that means our parents were doing it on...
Oh, come on.
In January?
Come
What?
on.
It's cold. It's after the holidays. It's before Valentine's Day. What were they even doing?
My mom, dad, sister, and my wife, which I can say now, all have October birthdays.
You haven't said that yet.
I haven't said that. It's her, by the way. It's her. All have October birthdays. I'm in May. I'm the oddball. I'm the odd man
No,
out.
it's January.
Yeah. Yeah, 23rd, 29th. A lot of people.
Your birthday's in May.
It is.
So that means everybody was. Is it you count forward 3 months or back 3 months?
For what?
Forward 3 months.
For what?
May, June, July, August. Back to school season. For
Huh?
Nothing. It's a joke. I like to tease people when they're like, my birthday is here. I'm like, so you were conceived. Yeah, everyone was going back to school, so everyone was excited about fall. I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
It's fun, especially when it's like, oh, New Year's.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, gross. It's fun.
July. So, I'm a couple months older than you.
Then whom?
Kilko.
Cool.
Brian. What's the name of?
Koopa was a Thanksgiving wine. That's great.
Cool.
I think it's funny.
What's the name of the villain in Black Panther? Killgrave? Killmonger? Kill.
Do it. Someone say it.
Killgrave. I don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
That's what I want to call Kilko. Killmonger. Thank you, Kilko.
Todd says, wait. Glenn will be here on your birthday for the trip? That will be your birthday? That's so fun. I love it. I love birthdays. I'm going to be 30 next weekend.
Ugh, I'm going to have to trade in for a new model, am I right?
I can't believe I'm going to be 30. None of my friends want to celebrate because they're like, we're done doing special things for you. Which is fine. Honestly, I'm so tired at this point. I'm just like, can we just have like a low-key chill time? I was like, can we just go pick apples in the orchard and go to Keeneland? What am I, a grandmother?
Could we also whitewash some fences and go, on a raft down the river?
It's fall time. I want to go pick apples because I've never been before. And I want to make an apple pie.
Could we go in a maze? A corn maze?
No, I'm scared of getting lost.
You're scared?
I'm scared.
She's scared of getting lost in the corn. Children of the corn. Eric
Like
Killmonger.
in The Shining, he gets lost in the maze and
Thank
then he
you.
dies.
Spoilers, first of all.
If you haven't seen The Shining, then I'm sorry.
It's not the same as the book, but yes, he does, and it's a hedge maze, and he does freeze.
Hedges, corn. You can't see over either of them. Same
Did you
thing.
see they're coming out with a sequel to The Shining?
No, I won't watch it.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel
Nope,
about it.
nope.
That movie.
Kilko says there's epic apple picking in New England. Oh, I want to go to New England now. Take me there.
Is Todd Cooper saying quilting is so much fun?
Yeah, because I'm an old grandmother and I want to do
okay.
things like pick apples and make pie and go see the horses and
You better take your
and
shawl.
quilt. I'll take my shawl
Take your shawl.
and I'll be in bed
man.
by just after Jeopardy, which honestly sounds like my dream.
Yeah, it does.
We love Jeopardy.
Have
I
dinner around 5.
I love mahjong.
Stay up to watch Jeopardy at 7. Be in bed by 7:45.
I want to be that old cool lady, but that still does grandmotherly things.
Okay.
Okay, just letting you know.
Like what? Bake cookies?
Like bake pies but I'm gonna be drunk while I'm doing it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll be so good at baking while drunk.
Oven Buster's
That's
batch.
what I should call my blog, baking while drunk.
Baking while drunk.
I burned myself today. Anyways, I think that we've exhausted this time. I'm at a point where I'm not talking about anything of value.
No, we're just talking.
We're just talking.
But that's
There's
cool.
some mashed potatoes calling my name.
All right.
I should probably
Jaeger bombs
eat.
are not grandmotherly.
When I'm a grandmother, I'm never going to be anyone's grandmother, but when I'm old, I'm going to do some Jaeger bombs. Sarah with an H all the time. Once I'm retired, I just will add an H. I will change my name to have an
Grandmother
H.
Sarah with an H. Granny Sarah with an H.
Granny Sarah.
She cooks with bookers and oven
busts
busts the batch.
Yep. That's what it was. Yep.
All right, cool. Well, so glad that we could all get together in
Yes.
this Bourbon Heritage Month. Sorry we couldn't do a lot of extras during this month like we'd planned, but this whole wedding thing. Maybe October will be our extra month. We can kind of maybe,
or maybe Thanksgiving, like
maybe November.
Around the holidays.
I kind of feel like
November is going to be our time.
November,
when no one else is doing it, we'll do it.
We're gonna extra content up the.
It just feels fall, cozy, bourbon time, holidays.
We're gonna do cooking with bourbon
releases. November is generally the Pappy release and the BTAC release.
I'm gonna get me that 20-year, collect them all.
We gotta have them all.
I'm also going to start talking more Southern.
Okay.
Gonna get me that 20-year, y'all. Gonna get me that 20-year. Drink some sweet tea on the porch.
That's nice.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
We cannot wait to see you all. It's September 27th today, and 2 weekends? We will see all of you who will be in Austin for the Crowded Barrel Distillery event. Can't wait.
And then
we'll check all your emails about your reserve bottles, and we'll figure things out. Things are going, I don't know. Things are happening. Things are happening.
Then a few weekends after that
will be our meetup. And we're going to send an email about that too. And we're going to log our new shirts that we just got in. Not new, but reordered. Oh yeah, if you wanted to buy a Bourbon, America's Only Native Spirit shirt, and you got online and it was sold out, we just got more in, so we just need to add them to the website. So be on the lookout this weekend if you want one. If you don't, then I'm sorry, I wasted your time.
Hey, how about we end this live stream with one more exclusive?
Okay.
You okay with it? Do you know what I'm thinking?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
One more. Pause.
Hold on. You thought like 3 or 4 exclusives
you
was enough?
thought you knew everything.
You have no idea.
You know nothing.
I'm getting up
Jon
again.
Snow.
Yeah, Jon Snow.
Gosh. Working late and not eating anything but popcorn will really get you. Yeah, I know what you were talking about.
I figured.
Those of you who will be in Texas or are from Texas or are generally interested in Texas.
Generally interested in Texas. All right, so you guys, drink. Because,
use guys.
Bourbon is coming. Hey, use guys.
Hey, use
so
guys.
This is another exclusive. We like to save it for the Patreon monthly live. Here's another exclusive that we want to tell you guys about.
Tell them. So quit teasing them.
Here's the thing. No, I'm kidding. All right.
We hope you all loved our first challenge coin.
And here's announcing batch number 2. Yeah, you know it.
And what state could it be?
Well, where do you think we're going?
Where are we going? What state could it be? We're going to Texas.
Texas, everybody. Texas. And we'll post this in a couple days on Patreon so you can see a close-up shot of it.
Drew says, I want number 23.
Wow.
Email us, please. Everyone's excited. When can they order? They're not in yet. This is a proof.
This is a proof.
This is a proof,
so it doesn't have the edge.
It doesn't have the edge. It's
so
a proof.
It's blue on white.
I won't read your comments as legit unless you email or send a Patreon message.
Or Patreon. Email or Patreon. No other means, please.
Please.
Not Facebook Messenger.
Not texting.
Not Instagram. Not smoke signals. Email or Patreon, please.
And if it's the number that you had, we've kept a spreadsheet. So if it's the number that you had last time, just remind us, and that should be easy. I'll find you in our spreadsheet. And
yes.
For those of you who are patrons, I've marked you generally as wanting this coin number, the same coin number, so that you can have them all in the same coin number.
Yeah.
I see a bunch of numbers, and I'm sorry. Email.
Stop.
Paper message. No, it's okay. You did this.
I know.
To them.
I know.
It's not Virginia. I'm sorry, Golf Whiskey. I'm sorry, Glenn.
So these will be in Texas.
They will be in Texas.
They're going to come in like 2 days before we leave for Texas.
But we
supposedly
will reserve the ones for
we
Patreon members. We won't even take them.
If you're going to be in Texas, we will take them.
We will take them.
So we can save you on that shipping.
I don't know how we're going to figure it out, but we will.
It's a beautiful red coin. It's got the Star of Texas right there. It says Texas, the Lone Star State.
Boom.
It's going to have things around the edge here that they don't put on the proof.
Matt will bring yours.
Yes, but Yeah, Texas is batch number 2, state number 2.
Obviously.
What are we going to do for number 3? We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We're taking suggestions.
We're not. We might.
Yeah, I mean, I think Texas
The
was
Iowans.
pretty...
Don't tell the Iowans that.
Oh my God, the Iowans.
Iowans.
They're like the cult of Iowa.
It's true.
They need to start
They need
that
their own thing.
club and start wearing the hoods.
So, there comes some emails. So, cool. Don't tell anyone. Shush. This is a you all only.
PA, okay.
So, yeah. This is
They've been put penguins on.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
I like this coin a lot, though.
Yeah.
Like, I really think the difference between this coin and the first coin, like, they're the same.
We wanted to make
the
a
slight
dramatic
tweaks,
difference.
yeah, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see how it continues throughout all the other coins.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited.
Are you not entertained? Did you not get enough exclusives
Well, hopefully they waited
in
the
this
whole time.
Patreon only?
We made them wait an hour and 20 minutes of their Friday night, which we should allow them to go. And allow me to go.
We will.
I
But
want to watch a movie and eat some mashed potatoes.
Yeah. I just want to say we're super appreciative for everyone. We saw some people bump up in their levels
And we totally understand
tonight.
if you can't maintain that always.
Yeah, completely.
But we appreciate you joining us.
Yes.
For now,
absolutely.
and just this one time.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
It's allowed things to happen.
This is awesome. Hopefully you guys like this and you're getting value out of it. We always, we like to take down the curtain during the Patreon only lives and just be real. This is we also kind of treat it like a board.
You're a board.
Board members like this. We can discuss
I want Wendy's.
all sorts of things, including Wendy's.
I want Wendy's.
All right. Well,
And I have gift cards that I got
we
for the
will door
wedding.
dash you some Wendy's.
So many people thought it would be funny to give me gift cards for Wendy's over the time, and now I have a lot of Wendy's gift cards, so that would be fun. Yeah, you guys allow us to do so many things. More news on that coming soon. We are always coming up with new things to do because of what literally you all allow us to do to bring you entertainment, and we're so thankful.
Dip those fries.
And I'm going to dip those fries.
I'm gonna dip them fries.
And I promise you, none of the Patreon funds go to Wendy's.
No.
Wendy's receives nothing from this. They receive nothing but my love. Yeah, so we're good. And obviously, you guys get first dibs on coin numbers, and we're excited. to
Coin
tell you-
numbers, bottles of a
Bottles.
mash made in heaven.
Excited to tell you
Oh,
about
what
it.
a great time it is to be a patron.
Is it Christmas? Because it feels like Christmas.
Oh my God. Love it.
Love it.
Love
Live
it. Love it. Love it.
All right. I feel like that's enough.
Love you all.
Love you too.
All right, cool. Well, that'll
That's not
do
what
it.
you said.
I didn't. I love them. But I love you too. I love you too, Sarah.
Now you're just saying it because I said it.
Yeah. It's okay. She's my wife. All right, guys. That'll do it. We will put out a poll in a couple weeks about when the most popular time for the October Patreon Only Live.
Yep.
Of course, we'll be live in person, both in Austin and at our meetup, but we'll also do those who can't join us in person. But that'll do it. Just want to say, dip those fries.
Dip them fries.
Dip them fries.
Life short, dip those fries.
Drink more bourbon. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good weekend, everyone.
We'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday. Cheers.